part 2. I'm gonna get into Black women in part 3 because that's very important too. Like, don't get it twisted. Black women are providers to the world in so many ways. And not in a good way. I'll get into our children, our fetuses, our cells, all that in a second. Our brain power, and we're being, what do you call it? I don't mind isn't the word. Harvested. White supremacy harvests from Black women. That's the word. They harvest. But that's another. That's gonna be in part 3. So in any case, in terms of white supremacy has become this God because we have strayed so far away from God within our own intuition. And so because white supremacy has become its own God, not the real God, but its own God, a lot of Black men who really almost all Black men have extreme self-doubt. That's from the narcissistic culture of white supremacy, constantly make them self-doubt themselves. And they won't say it. And that's why they get mad whenever they're vulnerable. If they're just a little vulnerable and somebody doesn't recognize it and support them, they cannot handle that because, and I'm not making excuses, because they need to go to therapy. Emotional intelligence is just not something our community is good at. But in order for us to survive and do well, we've got to get to it. To have that little bit of vulnerability and to be ignored or to not be supported in that moment is soul crushing. Because deep down inside, so many of them feel like they ain't fucking shit. Everything they do, they doubt. And this is why they're going fucking crazy. This is why their mental health is breaking down and has broken down. I'm not saying they are absolved. They have to go get the therapy. They just do. And they have to get good therapy. And they have to read and do their own emotional intelligence work. But it is biochemical warfare because it is fucked with the chemical imbalance in their brain so much. The most brilliant Black man could have degrees out the fucking wazoo. And if you dig underneath even that arrogance, some level, they feel that they're not fucking good enough. And it is a result of constantly being told they ain't shit. And they are doing things and they see the community around them that reinforces that.